Yo, what's up guys? I'm gonna be showing you all my recent pickups over the last year or so. There's honestly about like 20 to 25 pieces, so I'm excited to show you. And I'm gonna be making more content because I'm actually getting some traction on YouTube, so we're gonna try to be more consistent, and I'm gonna show you guys all of my like fashion journey and stuff. Got a lot of good things going on. We have a lot of photo shoots, a lot of studio shoots and stuff, and then I'm also working to make a retailer with my friends called Augment. So I'm excited to show you guys the process, and yeah, I think the best way to kind of start and showcase this is through showing you guys all of my pieces, so you guys can see kind of where I am now, where my fashion universe, my world building, all that is now, and you guys will see me progress. Yeah, I'm excited, and here we go. I think the first piece that I have to show you guys is my Kiko Mino trousers. These pants are beautiful and are honestly one of the first pieces that got me into this fashion space in the first place. You guys can see Kiko Kostadinov, and these are the Mino trousers. I believe Jason Huang also has these. They feature this nice darting on the pant leg. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you guys will definitely be able to see it when I wear it. They also have these cool pockets on the side. They just kind of, the whole point of it is for it to dart out from the side, so you can see like this flaps outwards in a cool way. When you're wearing the pants, you could see it more exaggerated. And then it also can turn into shorts with this back flap right here. It has like this button and this back flap, and it connects all the way up to here, turning them kind of into shorts. You can see that I've definitely beat these pair up. There's wrinkles all over. There's heel drag, a ridiculous heel drag, because trousers like these are not meant to have heel drag. You can see right here, you could even see like there's this lining that kind of allows you to cuff it. I choose not to cuff it. I don't think anyone wants to cuff these trousers, but yeah, it's coming out, so you can see like the string is coming out. I got these from Dover Street Market for around $400, $400, and I love these pants. Although I do not wear them as much as I should, these are a goat pair, and I don't think I'll probably ever let these go. This is the on body in the pants. I really like how they fit, and you can see like that pant shoe interaction. It really has like a really cool pant and shoe interaction. Let me see if you guys can see that, and it creates this kind of flare and this whoosh effect, kind of like I'm moving forward, and you can see it really does grip my behind. I really like these pants because I have really fat thighs, and these are able to kind of make me look like I'm wearing a skinnier silhouette, even though they're really, really wide. Yeah, on the note of Kiko, I got to show you guys this Kiko belt that I got. It's pretty insane. So the whole wiring, or the whole belt, is like this one wire. I'll show you guys up close. It's like this one metal wire all across, and it kind of stretches like kind of like elasticy. And then we have like this stone that's kind of like the centerpiece. I'll show you guys up close. It's like this cool stone. So that's like the centerpiece, and it's basically this cool metal belt. I'll show you guys on body. I'm kind of fat, but hopefully you can still see the beauty in this belt. I like it because it's elastic, so you don't really need to have any holes. Kind of like fits you as I get skinnier, you know, because I'm fat, I'm trying to lose weight. And it's just a really cool concept, really cool design element, all of that. And on the Ludans, you'll definitely see my other pants. You definitely see this wire kind of going all across it, shining and kind of popping out. So it gives that nice little pop out of color, even though it's still like a gray, shiny material. And now, sticking on the theme of Kiko, we have this Kiko Fox Lab collab jacket. And it's kind of like a race car jacket, but I think it's cooler. It has a lot of adjustable details, and the same way these pants can turn into shorts, which I'll show you in a bit. This jacket has just so much versatility, and I'll show you guys the versatility with it on my body. But you can see right here, it has pins so that when you kind of do slanted zipper as well, when you kind of want to have it out like this, you just clip the pin onto here, and now you get this look. And this is like, I would say, a really cool feature, because when you have like a bag or something right over this, these like collars usually flap around and stuff when you have it like this, but now you could actually just leave it like that. Then you also have these kind of like this detail that kind of makes it cool racing vibe, you know. And then we have another zipper and then a zipper on the back where you could fully detach the sleeve, and it shows this like this inner lining material. And I'll just show all this when it's on body, but cool freaking jacket. But before I show you the jacket on body, you guys have to take a look at this button up. It's really cool. Also offers a lot of versatility because there's like these button, like it's like little buttons that you can kind of clip these patches on, and it just looks really cool. So I don't know, this gives me like, I don't know if I'm trolling, but it kind of gives me some Raf Simons vibes, you know, because you know the patches and everything. But overall, like, this is kind of the base or staple in a lot of my outfits, which is why before I put on the Fox Lab jacket, kind of want to throw this on so it looks good. But yeah, it kind of adds that layer of depth. It adds a nice little layer, and honestly oftentimes I wear this without the shirt. So let me just show you guys the base real quick. So yeah, this is kind of what the button up looks like on me, and I really like it because, you know, I'm a bigger guy, but it makes me look slim overall. And it has these buttons that can like kind of make me rework how I wear this. I like to leave it down here, but kind of putting these patches wherever I want, you know, customizing it. Then another cool thing is you see this collar, right? This collar can actually go up and go around my neck because I have this little button right here, and now it goes to my neck, adding a nice unique layer to everything. So just a lot of like versatility in this piece, and overall it just looks cool, you know. Has this red line details. I just really like it. Found it in Kindle Japan. Shout out to Kindle Japan. And now let's put on the full fit with the Kiko Fox Racing jacket, and I can show you how cool that jacket is. Now I'm basically in a full Kiko fit. Like, look at this. You can see like the same way this kind of has that like moving forward feeling as my pants. It's just really cohesive. I really love how like Kiko in general is a cohesive brand. And then let's just show you how unique this top is. So first, let's take these buttons off that kind of keep it in this silhouette. So boom, boom, and now we are kind of in more of a general suit form, right? I'm gonna zip it all the way up. Cool. Kind of has a nice little look to it still, right? Then I can also, boom, kind of have these flaps on my sleeve open up, creating a cool like unique image. So let me show you kind of how it looks like walking around, all of that. I like to wear it like this with this button up. It's kind of like the full fit vibe, but just like crazy looking, like crazy looking overall. You could also take it the zip from the back side. You can see there's a back zip right there. I don't really necessarily like to wear it like this, but still insane. Just so much versatility to all of these pieces. I would say all these pieces are my most versatile pieces. Let's turn these into shorts right now. The pants in the shorts form kind of look a little ridiculous. It's not in the full shorts form. I kind of have it just hanging off like this back right here. Like if I wanted to, I can just tighten it. But I do like it kind of like this. It looks a little ridiculous, but you can see the socks out. But I will say they do look cool when I'm wearing my Camperlab. So I guess that segues me into showing you guys my Camperlab boots. Now let me show you guys these shoes that almost everyone, when they look at them, sees how crazy they are. These are the Camperlab Tormenta boots, the high top versions. I believe they're only available the last season, so you can probably only find them secondhand. But look at these. Just insane pieces overall. They have like the laces over here that don't really actually do anything. You don't need laces on these shoes. And then on the backside, the laces kind of go all the way to the backside. Just a crazy amount of detail, paneling on these shoes, all of that. You can see that there's a kind of like a flap that kind of keeps it together with a zipper that goes all the way across the side. So boom, flips out, slip your shoe in or your feet in, and yeah, just a crazy overall boot. And now this is how the fit looks with the Tormenta Camperlab shoes. Just insane, right? I think this is a little too crazy, the shorts looking how they are, all of that. So instantly, we can just go back, take off the shorts and turn them into pants. And instantly, we got a much more simple fit. I really just love how versatile everything is within my closet, kind of creating new fits with your own clothes, and I really like that. And I gotta show you these shoes that pretty much do the same thing as well. These next shoes are the Alyx Derbies, and they're really cool because they have a detachable sole, so it turns from a derby into a dress shoe. Although I kind of don't really use the dress shoe version, I just love the derbies, I'm gonna be real. I have beaten these up. I played basketball in them. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like 2 scratch marks right there. There's like, I went tagging, and there's like a blue hue in the front. And these ones are also beat up, but not as much. And also look, see, there's supposed to be 2 soles, right? But there's a third coming in because the sole is detaching, bro. The sole is detaching. So yeah, definitely have destroyed these shoes, which has brought me in the need for a new derby. I guess we'll find it soon, hopefully. Now let's go into my favorite pair of pants, and it's these baggy abominations, the Ludan pants. They actually go from a 30 waist all the way into a waist, I think 50. I'm not wearing the waist 50, I'm obviously wearing the waist 30, but these are some baggy pants, and I'm gonna show you guys on body. They're crazy. I wear these pants basically every day, and they are extremely wide. They feature kind of like the front zipper in the same way Acne Studio has their front zipper, and it also has this kind of whoosh where it kind of like buttons at the front, folds over fabric, and it creates this crazy look. I'm gonna put some shoes on real quick. Slipping on the Alyx Derbies that I just showed you guys, and just looks beautiful overall, kind of with the fit and everything. Very versatile as well. And you guys can see, if I unbutton the front, you'll see these pants turn into a crazy 50 waist. So these pants are crazy. And also, since I've worn these almost every day, I've beat these pants up. Like, I'm telling you right now, these pants are completely destroyed. I'm looking to get a second pair, and you can just see, like, look at that. Look at that. This is not supposed to be on a pant, guys. I need to go to the tailor, fix this, whatever this is. There's been blood, piss, everything, every liquid known to mankind on these pants, but I love them. They're a beauty, and yeah. I wear this also very often, and it is my C2H4 blazer. I know C2H4 doesn't have the craziest rep, but we can see that it has this kind of like cool triangular boom boom pattern on the jacket or the blazer. It has this very cool like spinal cord like distressing on the back. Very cool. On the hands even, there's this cool like spinal, or not spinal, the same kind of distressing all over the hand panel. It has like metal additions everywhere. Very cool, very cool. And yeah, I just really love this piece, and this blazer is just a beautiful blazer, very cropped, fits me very well, honestly. Looks good, buttoned or not buttoned. Also makes me look decently skinny, I will say. And yeah, just love all the details in this blazer. It actually came as a 2-piece. Sadly, I'm probably going to sell the pants, so I won't show it to you since it's not within my wardrobe. And it has like this distressing, and you guys can see the back. Just a really cool piece overall, and I think it comes in together as a really nice fit with these pants. Just looking crazy. Next, I also got one of my all-time favorite pieces, and it is this Craig green kind of pullover. I don't even know if you could call this a pullover at this point. It's just something incredibly crazy. It has details where you can make the front adjustable, the sides adjustable. All these strings kind of pull together so you can tighten it, and it's just strings all over. My friends described me in this as Opium Scarecrow, so let's see me in Opium Scarecrow. So this is me in full Opium Scarecrow mode. I really love this pullover. Really cool, really sick. I love the crop again. I think you guys can see a theme with me in this crop. It's really cool because I could adjust this and kind of make it go up, and I can do that on the back side as well. Kind of make it go up. I don't know how it looks. Kind of never do that. Like to keep this down, right? And overall, I really love it. I keep the sides permanently kind of sucked in because it kind of just creates, it's a little too wide of a pullover. I like how it kind of grabs me by the sides because otherwise it would be way too flowy, way too much room. And I think overall with the pants, the button up, and this creating a lot of layers, but creating a lot of a what the fuck are you wearing feeling. Really like it. Cool fit. Let's take a little break from the tops and let's go into the accessories that I've been wearing. You guys are probably wondering what jewelry, what everything I'm using to kind of tie it together, because I do view jewelry as kind of the end game to your fits, and like I think overall it's what you kind of look for after you're done finding your personal style and stuff. So I do kind of like the minimalist theme in jewelry. You can see right here, this is an Issey Miyake watch. Incredibly sick, really cool. You've definitely seen me purchase this in the vlogs, but I will say, however, it has a lot of scratches since then. You can see right there, I fell on the floor, on concrete, and you know, all of that. Still really cool, kind of like the scratches. It might be me coping a little bit, but I do think it adds a little bit of character. Then you'll see this in a future Japan vlog, but this is a Tom Ford ring along with this right here, Tom Ford ring. This was $600, but it's so beautiful. Very much gives that brutalist aesthetic, all of that. Then Chrome Hearts ring. I'm looking to replace this, honestly. Cool though, nevertheless. And then we got this Tom Ford ring and this bracelet, which has been on me this whole time because the Chrome Heart bracelet is really hard to take off. But that's kind of my whole jewelry game that I'm looking at. I do think it really ties in the fit together. I am looking for a necklace, but like I said, I think jewelry takes time and it really pulls everything together. So definitely taking my time on finding that necklace. But yeah, that's kind of everything that I have accessories wise, other than the new Kiko belt. Now let's go back into the tops, and this is actually one that's displayed in my room. It's actually up there, so you might see it missing, and it's this beautiful Masu blazer that I got from Japan. Masu is a Japanese brand, I believe. This is just beautiful. It's this nice silk, shiny material. I like to take this to parties, all of that. And it also, very similar to the C2H4, features that distressing all over that back spine right there, and then on the sides as well. So it's on both 3 parts of the back, so we see it on the side, all of that. It's made to look as if it was inside out, and you can kind of see the same distressing along the sleeves. Just a beautiful piece, and I'm so glad I was able to find it. Just a really cool piece overall. Super shiny, super silky, so comfortable. I don't know, this material is, I think, viscose. I think it's a viscose and wool blend. Just a beaut. You can see it has like this pocket because very much trying to go for that inside out look. I wear it either unbuttoned like this, kind of like that, or I wear it buttoned, but you know I always like to add a little flair to all my clothes, so I will take it like this, knot it around my waist, and it kind of creates a very cool, unique silhouette, kind of tying it in, because I do think, like I said, in the same way with that Craig Green, it could be a little flowy, and I feel like a little flowy is nice when you're skinnier, but when you're fatter it might just kind of feel like you're fat. I don't know. That's just my take on this. But yeah, this is such a beautiful piece. I love it. Shout out to Masu. We actually saw their showroom, so you might have seen this brand in the vlog, the Paris vlog. But overall, just a really cool piece. And now let me show you guys this really cool button-up by Enfold. It's actually a woman's button-up. I also found this in Kindle. Kindle's where I found the Masu blazer and this, so shout out Kindle. Just a beautiful piece as well. You can definitely tell it's a woman's piece. It kind of cinches right here on like the midsection, but overall just really love this piece. This is kind of how the piece looks like. It makes me feel like I'm a chef, you know, that whole vibe. Cinch right here, buttons down the side, and it all goes all the way up to my neck with these two strings tying it at my neck. And it's just a beautiful piece. I really love it as a layering piece. It goes perfect with the Ludans. Kind of, it's just a really cool layering piece overall. I tend to wear it with the blazer as well. Kind of makes me look like a secret agent, Matrix, you know, that whole vibe. I really like it. This is also kind of short because just like the other button up, the sleeves are short because it's a woman's piece. So it definitely shows off if I have a watch or, you know, bracelet, something of that sort. I do like that, and it's a really nice summer piece because it's very thin overall. Very much thin, so I can definitely wear it out during the summer and still look pretty cool. So now before I take you guys to Lounge Town, which is basically the clothes I wear in the house and just vibing around, I have to show you guys, well, these two pieces. One that I don't wear at all because it doesn't fit me. You might be asking, why do you have that if it doesn't fit you? And one that does fit me, but I can't wear it out every day, or in fact, once a week. So first, let's show you this piece. This is a Prada blazer. You can check out that beautiful tag right there. This is a Prada blazer, the one from the 2007 fall winter runway, and it features this beautiful distressing at the bottom, not really distressing but rippling throughout the bottom, and just an overall peak piece. It's just, I can't fit into it, and it has this really beautiful shine as well. Material is crazy. It's a woman's medium, and Prada runs very skinny, so I'm gonna have to skinny up before I can wear this, but this is a beautiful piece, and I picked it up at a flea market for $60. It is legit. I got it legit checked. $60, and I think when I got it legit checked, the valuation is at like $5,000 because it's the one that was worn, you know. Yeah, so I'm glad I can get my hands on this, and it just stays displayed in my room right over there. So I'm gonna go hang it up and then show you guys the mysterious piece in this bag. Now this piece right here, some of you may know it from the vlogs, is a wonderful and beautiful cape from JW Anderson. And actually for the Drop of Music by Playboy Cardi, I was wearing this cape. It's just a cool cape, I won't even lie. But yeah, this is the cape, bro. Holy moly. Now you may be asking, am I satisfied with this purchase? There are some times where I'm like, damn, like I should sell that cape. And there's other times where like, how the fuck do I sell a cape? And there's other times where I'm like, dude, this shit is an embodiment of my kid. This shit's an embodiment of me wanting to be a villain in my clothing. This shit is sick. So I think that it definitely varies. You know, your emotions to your clothes vary all the time. Is it a stupid purchase? Yes. Do I still like this stupid purchase? Yes. So I guess for now it has not worn off. But I do have one last pair of shoes that I got yesterday along with the Kiko belt. And this has been my, I guess my last purchase, I guess, or my last like official thing before we go into the loungewear segment. You can just see this Margiela bag. That's just the bag I use. This is a Yuga Marga Parkis bag. Really cool bag. Shout out to Anish. This is the last, I'm going to show you guys these two pieces before I show you those boots. Kind of has these strings on the side. Goes really well with the Craig Green that I showed you guys earlier. And you know, just the triangle Margiela toe. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with this. I use this when I'm going to formal events. Imagine this with the other blazers, you know. But let me show you guys these boots that's gonna go with this cape. I look so ridiculous. I'm looking at myself in the camera. These beasts of a shoe. These are the Helios Gore boots from Julius, and they're just amazing. They feature, I think, lambskin throughout the boot, and you can just see, like, look at the detail. It's a Chelsea boot, but you see how, like, it's cut in that way. The back has this kind of like knob coming out, very alien-like and villainous and just cool. Big as fuck. They remind me very much of like Rick Owens in size, and they give me so much height. So I know earlier when I was putting on my clothes that you could not see my face. Now, well, you're not gonna be able to see my face at all. These are how the boots look. Boom, boom, bow. Look at that. Look at that. That is a crazy looking boot. Beautiful piece right here. I do love them. They're humongous. With the cape, I usually wear the Craig green and then the cape. That's kind of like how the fit would go down for my most villainous fit. If you see me on the fashion runway, that's probably what I'm gonna wear. Now let's go into the loungewear world of things. You probably saw me wearing this in the beginning of the video, and that's because these are my everyday sweats, track pants, whatever you call it. I wear it in the gym, I wear it around the house, I wear it everywhere. These are my namesake track pants, and these are a beautiful pant. They feature kind of this suede paneling onto this nylon paneling, creating that track vibe, but still very comfortable. These, when people try them on, it is the comfiest pair of pants that they've ever felt. It's the suede touching your skin and it just feels so smooth and comfy. I will say though, there's some QC issues. I have like a lot of stitching problems. There's a little bit peeling on the pockets. There's on the underside right here. Right here, there's also some stitching issues. So I would say the stitching is not really the strongest point. And even on the waist, the stitching is starting to fall apart around the waist panel. But overall, like, I just love these pants, and it's probably because I wear them so much that they are falling apart. This is from the brand Namesake. We went to their showroom in Paris, actually. Namesake right there. But I think it's just overall such a cool piece. Let's throw them on. Just a hyper practical wear pants. I usually wear them with my Solomon shoes, just the XD6s in white colorway. Super smooth. Like, I wish you guys can feel this yourself. Boom. Very big as well. Sits really nice over a shoe. Kind of has that going out and in silhouette. I forgot what it's called. Tailored? Not really tailored, but it's just, oh, the balloon silhouette. Very nice pants overall. I know it's crazy to say that I wear these in the gym, but I mean, they're track pants anyways, so like, you know. And now let's finally take this button up off, because we have one of my favorite shirts. This is a Sakai shirt, one of my favorite brands as well. With this paneling, it has this nylon-ish material again, in with this cloth material stitched along the lines. Definitely cannot put this in the drying machine. And it says some words. It's from the Big Lebowski. I don't know if you know that, but it's just a really cool panel t-shirt. I got it in Japan, Kindle as well. Shout out Kindle one more time. Yeah, so let's put this on, and this is kind of like what I wear inside the house to just lounge and chill. And yeah, this is how the shirt looks like on me. It does make me look a little bigger, but who cares? This is just what I'm wearing in the house, and you can see that it has like a cool, like, asymmetrical cut on the sleeve. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just asymmetrical all about. Cropped again, cut, boom, boom, really cool looking. And now let's take you to the lounge top. And lastly, this is the hoodie from Entire Studios. The old designers of Yeezy went to this brand to make Entire Studios, and I think it's just the perfect fitting hoodie. Very wide, goes really great with the Ludans just on my pants because they're all really wide. Long sleeves, very long hood. But overall, very cool. Some last pieces I'd like to shout out is these Gentle Monster frames. Got them recently. Very much fits my aesthetic, and well, yeah. This has been my whole closet, pretty much what I've cycled in throughout the last 1 or 2 years, and I genuinely see like my world building with all these clothes. I think hopefully you guys can see that too. It's kind of, I'd say, pushing boundaries, but allowing me to stay comfortable as well. I hope you guys like and subscribe to see like my future fashion journey. and we have a lot kind of coming up. We're gonna do shoots and all that. You know what? I might as well just show you guys the studio. So follow me. I'm gonna take this. Follow me into the studio. We're going through my house, so hopefully you don't see anything too crazy. But the studio is in my garage. And we're opening a retailer called Augment. So this is kind of everything that we got going on. We got the clothes that we're stocking all over the place. This is for the website and stuff, but hopefully you guys just tap into my journey and see what happens along the road. And yeah, like and subscribe like I said. Peace out, guys.